What happened is that nobody is allowed to record anything here without permission from us.
So I need your permission to do this?
Yes.
Can I have your permission, please?
It's not my own permission.
Oh, but the thing is, they're not going to give me their permission unless I pay them lots of money.
You don't pay. That's why I say if you want me.
I know how this works.
You
you have to be a big corporation with lots of money, and then they maybe grant you access to film here. But that's crazy though, because everyone's filming here all the time with their phones and everything. Just because this is a slightly more sophisticated piece of equipment doesn't really change anything. It's just a cop-out argument, just to kind of because at the end of the day, I know like you're working. It's not you're just like you're following orders from above. I know that, but at the same time, I feel like we're not causing any harm. We should be allowed to do it because this has always been public land ever since ever since London was created, ever since London was established as a city. This area right here is an integral part of public land. And just because a corporation comes along and decides to build a building on it, they decide to claim the outside area and use it for themselves and impose their own regulations.
I like
I know, I can understand. I know you're following up.
It's not logical. I like
No.
It's not logical.
It is logical. It's completely logical. It's completely logical.
The law you are proving to me or whatever you are putting for me now, to everybody is normal. It's right.
I can't believe this is not public land. I can't believe it.
You are not 0.1% sure. So don't swear, right? So a lot of things that we don't know, we feel we know.
That's why,
yeah, but that's why I'm confused.
If I were you, I would just
Have you got like a badge or something? A badge?
I show you something, didn't I?
Yeah.
It's a badge.
I will not be just so stupid to come to you here.
I know, but it's weird though.
That's right.
But you have a badge from Southbank Centre. Can I see it? Quickly.
If you see it, what happened after you?
Well, I just want to know that you're definitely from Southbank, that's all. It's really cold. Yeah, okay, you're from Southbank, okay. So, but I don't know.
If I'm
so up to, okay, so
I'm telling you.
Up to where? From here till?
From London Eye to the bridge.
Which bridge? The one right there?
This one, the Waterloo Bridge.
And even this area here is you're saying it's private?
See that, from that water, from that by that railing, is private property.
Even this area here, even that area there, because like that, I'm so confused.
My friend, I've told you. I've told you. I don't need to.
It's so. I don't know. When did this happen? When did this happen? Because it's so weird.
This law was made when you were not even born. When I was not born. So it's not a question of making the law today. But you may not know.
I mean, this kind of things I think happen every day, right? Like everybody.
Okay, well,
people filming, right?
If we continue, will you have to call the police? Is that like how we proceed?
Yes.
Okay.
That is when we are escalating it.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's getting out of hand.
But if I do continue, just know it's not against you. I'm not like disobeying you as a person. It's just because I don't believe in what these people up there are. I know you're just doing your job basically, and I know you're just following orders. But
why don't you believe it?
I just find it so hard to believe.
Believe it, when the Queen believe it, when the
well, if you show me evidence,
Lambeth Borough believe it.
But if you show me evidence, then maybe. But the thing is, I just have to take your word for it.
That's why I'm saying, like,
you know the evidence I will give you. Go and Google it, and see all the explanation there. So
but surely you must have some documentation or something. Yeah, some documentation or something.
It's just like telling a policeman that he must always carry documentation to show that this law, law cover me or not.
Because if a policeman came, at least they would definitely be able to tell me.
The only thing policeman will do to come and tell you stop this thing you are doing is to come and identify himself that I'm a policeman.
Yeah.
The moment he says that, you need to believe whatever he's telling you.
Yeah, I know.
You need to.
But I just find it so hard to believe that this I can understand. Okay, this area is private.
Research about it.
I find this so hard to believe that this is not public.
You know, my friend, go and research about it before you pick up your.
No, but it won't say which part is public, which part is.
I am telling you from that railing.
No. On Google, it won't say that this is private place, or it won't say the marking of saying this is private or that.
You make inquiry.
Can't you just turn a blind eye?
No, that's what we're asking. Like, you're a security guard, like you're telling us, right? Because I know the duties of security guard. I've got security badge and all that, right? And I know the duties. So you should carry paper or any documentation saying like this kind of thing, as I said, this kind of thing happens every day here. A lot of people filming every day here. So you should have
People
something in your pocket to show them that this is a private.
Excuse me, I've told you that people are allowed to shoot.
Okay.
But when people are allowed to shoot, not any kind of shooting. When you are shooting as a tourist, fine. Nobody is going to hold anybody responsible.
How do you know what we are shooting? Can you explain what we are shooting?
I am quite sure that what you are shooting is not just for the fun of it, for tourism or whatever.
Well, it is kind of actually.
I've been standing here for like 10-15 minutes. I went like this, I came back.
Okay.
And I've been seeing you doing it.
Okay, what?
So it's the job I do every day for years now.
Yeah.
Once I have a look within a second, one, I can say one or two things. I'll say, I'm going to challenge that.
Come on, that's.
Can't you just turn a blind eye?
Logic.
Can't you just turn a blind eye? Because the thing is, we're not causing any harm. We're not stopping business. We're not doing anything bad. We're just, you know, trying to do a film project. That's all.
You know the rule that govern this place. Whatever that is being recorded in this.
Because okay, I know you're just following rules and everything.
They must be able to say yes. We know about it.
I know you're just following. I know you're just following rules, but
this thing happened at the back of your house. Can you please tell us about it?
But the thing is, I know you're just following rules, but because, like, from a moral point of view, you can see we're not doing anything bad. We're just a bunch of kids trying to do a film project. So can't you just let us?
I know. You know what? It's not only about me. As I'm standing with you here, some people are watching.
They're not. It's just you and you and this guy. It's just you and this guy.
They are watching. They know what something is happening.
I know. They
will be saying, "Why is this?"
They know maybe that you've spoken to us, but if you just say, yeah, I've told them, I've done all I can do, and that's it. That's all you can do anyway.
They will still query me.
What?
They will still query it.
They'll query, but then they'll say why.
They will still ask me questions.
But the thing is, what's so bad about filming out here anyway?
It's like, I asked them what they were filming, but they were just like doing a documentary or anything, and then because there are a lot of people doing a documentary here. I've seen a lot of people.
That's what you are saying. When you are doing any documentary, in their premises, they should be able to say, okay, those people, we are aware of what they are doing. We are not aware.
How can you tell an unknown person what he's doing?
You mean this happened?
Anyway, we're wasting time now. We got to move on. Let's just move on. We have to move on. But listen, if we do accidentally come into this area, just call the police on us, because we don't really have time to like keep talking and afraid. But if we're here, if we're still here, just don't be afraid to call the police on us. So that's how it has to be, I'm afraid.
Yeah, but you call police on you.
Yeah. Just call the police. It's fine. Because the thing is, we have to get this thing going now, because it's getting. I'm really cold and I have to.
Exactly.
You know,
it's getting darker.
It's nothing against you. I promise. I know you're a nice guy.
If you want to escalate it to that level, I don't need to call police. I know what to do.
What?
And you will not like it. I will not like. And I will not be happy to do it.
Well, what is it?
When I have no alternative.
What is it then? What is it?
No, I don't need to tell you.
Well, it would just be the police. The police. Just call the police. It's fine.
I've been in a situation even worse than this. So you can, definitely you can call the police.
Just call them if we're here.
Do that.
I know you don't want to, and we don't really want to either. But if we do, we're going to try and like find some other areas as well. But if we do come back here, then just call the police on us if you see us here filming, and that's it. Just leave it like that. I'm sorry.
I'm not going to call police on you.
Well, just do what you need to do anyway. Just do what you need to do.
Alright, thank you.
But anyways.
Just stop the recording.
Pardon?
Stop the recording.
Well, the thing is, we're going to try and look for some other areas, like along here. But if we do like come back here, then
no, you don't do it in this area at all.
Well, we have to get this project done somehow. So if we do end up back here, then just call the police on us. Just do it.
If you have to do it here at first, no problem. You have to go and take the permission.
Yeah, but they're not going to give us permission though. Or can you just ask for permission on our behalf? Because we don't have time for that.
I cannot ask on your behalf because it's not me.
Yeah, you can if you want to. I'm sure you could.
If I ask permission on your behalf to tell them what am I doing with the permit,
look,
it's not about me.
I'm not pointing. I'm not claiming that somebody's doing something. Because I know
everyone's always taking pictures.
Staying here with me, you for about 5 minutes now, has deprived me of doing other jobs.
Everyone's always taking pictures with their phones and stuff. Just because we got
those guys. You don't want to blame anyone else.
Those guys, I'm going to them as well. I've gone after so many of them today.
So by the time, by the time you finish with us and go there and they're done with it and then gone, what are you gonna do?
That is why I tell you that some people, you see them entering bus every day without paying.
Yes.
But
That's not quite the same. That's not quite the same because with the bus it's obvious you need to pay. It's obvious. In the bus it's obvious that you need to pay. It's obvious. But here it's not obvious. It's not obvious until you come along. But the thing is, you come along, but you don't have evidence. It's weird. It's really weird. And to me, this.
You mean I don't have evidence?
Well, you maybe have it, but you're not showing
Or you want me to prove that evidence?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Don't let us go to that. You will hate me if I go to that length.
Well, we need it because you need evidence. You need evidence.
You will hate me if I go to that length.
Because I find it so weird. I find it so weird that this is private land.
I'm not supposed
so weird.
to tell you all
No. I know.
It's so weird that this is private land. It's so weird. And maybe this I can understand private because it looks kind of private, but this has been here for like centuries, this area here, and it's always been public, and now you're telling me it's not. I find it weird, so weird. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm just saying I find it weird. So that's why I need the evidence really to fully believe you. But anyway, as I say, we need to move on now because we're taking too long.
Yeah, just move on.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
We need to. But if we're here,
I don't want to escalate anything.
Okay, if we're here again, just call the police and let the police handle it. That's fine.
So you don't need to handle it. I'll handle it yourself.
Well, you can't just grab our stuff. You can't just take our stuff and grab it, and you can't be violent. You can't be violent like that. You have to. If we are here, you have to.
I'm not going to be violent.
Yeah, exactly. You have to call the police then. So.
No, it's not police.
Well, who is it then?
Oh, don't worry.
Don't worry.
We have our own way of dealing with issues.
Who's that? What other private security?
Well, yesterday.
We have our own way of dealing with
you have private security,
but
they can't be violent with us. They can't be violent. If
we're not going to be violent.
No, you maybe not. But if you have other, private security or whatever coming along, then they can't be violent either. You have to get the police involved because it's a dispute.
You don't teach us our job. You are doing your job.
I know a lot.
I will not come and teach you this how you do it because you are an expert on that. I'm an expert on this.
Okay.
Just don't worry,
anyway,
guys.
that's how we have to do it anyway. I'm sorry.